That's farmer friend, singer-songwriter Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer friend and jack of all trades Chris Horn.
And we're those Tastebud guys. Well, if we ever get some Patreon subscribers, we'll take care of that. Mm-hmm. Hey, I will give you guys 5 guesses as to what we're doing today.
I like that you had to count them.
Like I had to remember. Well, we started with 8, so that was a thing. Hey, like, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Patreon.
Patreon?
Yes, Patreon specifically would be fantastic. At $4 a month, you too could help feed a starving Tastebud guy. I think I've done that joke.
Probably.
I think I have. I think I was drunk, but I done it.
I don't think it's old. It's
still applicable.
It feels fresh to me.
I'm losing pounds from just not being able to drink enough. That's exactly how that works.
What are we doing with all of these beers?
All right, we are caving to the trend. Oh. So we've did a couple of low-calorie beers, including this one already.
This is the one you poured out on the floor.
I did not like that one. And which is exactly why we're kind of trying to figure out, well, we was going to do low-calorie beers in general, and what we ultimately decided was there was too many of them.
Well, and low-calorie beers are a weird animal right now because a lot of things are calling themselves low-carb, low-cal, which is also just known for the last, I don't know, like 5 decades as light
beer.
So it's a weird thing, but this is something new. These are low-calorie IPAs.
And that's where we decided to land because, quite frankly, if you get a Miller Lite, a Michelob Ultra, a Corona Light, they're all under 100 calories and low carb.
Our favorite of that category, though, is St. Archer, which we have an episode for as well. But IPAs, on the other hand, are similar to a lot of craft beers. And like, if you're drinking an IPA, you're probably downing at least a couple hundred calories, if not 3 or more.
Not with these.
Yeah. These all sit at what?
Well, what do you mean, calorie-wise?
Let's go calorie first.
Calorie first. We're at 95 calories, 98 calories. I believe this one was 100 calories. This one was also 100 calories, I believe, or something like that. Oops, I've lost this. They put them in a different place on every one of them.
I'm gonna
98 calories. Sorry, I put them in the wrong order. And that was 112 calories. So, but carb-wise, we're at 3.6. We're at 3 carbs. This one was unknown. We don't know how many carbs. This one was 3.5 carbs, and this one was, I think, the higher carbs, if I'm right. It was 8.7 carbs.
I thought the solo was 9. Is that not right?
It could be. I honestly do not remember.
I might be making that up.
You could be making it up.
So what we're going to do is similar to our budget bourbon shootout, is we're going to do these blind, because we've had this one, you poured it up on the floor, neither one of us really liked it.
One more thing.
Oh.
Do you want to know what the ABV is, Lyal?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because it will taint my decision.
But you're not going to know which one it is, because we're going to do them blind, like you said. You think you can pick out the high ABV?
That's a lot of pressure, but I am curious.
Well, suffice to say, most of them is at 4%, with the exception of the one.
Is it lighthearted? Oh, bells, be still my heart. What are they at?
Is at 3.5%, and it's the lowest AB of the bunch. I love that he built that up, and I got to just right out from underneath him. It's great. Care to tell which one the highest one is?
My world is crushed. I want to say Avery, but no.
Solo at 8%.
What?
8%.
No. Where's 8% on this thing?
Read the directions. Read the directions on how to open it.
How to open it?
I'm just teasing you. Read the directions on how to deal. It is right there under that crushed deal where it says 8.0%.
What?
I don't make this up.
No. I think that's a 3.
I don't think so.
I'm positive that's.
I hope it's a 3. I hope the can's crushed right there, and I just read this just a minute ago. Does it actually say 3?
I think it's 3. We should know. We already did the episode.
That is definitely an 8. Social Morgan, you're sitting just off screen and you're going to mix these up for us. Would you care to tell me what
percentage
solo is?
Solo by Goose.
Look it up.
Yeah, it doesn't say on there.
So anyhow, we have a vast range of calories, carbs, and ABV.
If that's 8%,
it's 8%.
I'm in.
I'm positive it's
But
8%.
I'm
Silent solo?
Goose Island Solo.
3%.
Yeah! I was right. It's a 3.
Look at that though.
It breaks. It breaks in the line.
It says it right
It looks. Oh, maybe it does break. Boy, I'd swear that was 8. All right.
Yes.
Well, that makes me feel so much better. My gosh, I hated that could have been 8%. Okay, so that's a good thing then. 3%.
You know what I love about this channel is how we get to just waste their time.
We just make it up as we go. We don't even try.
We're gonna go off camera. She's gonna mix these up, and put numbers on them and numbers on the glass, right? So we won't know, right?
Okay. 4%, 4%, 3.7, 4.5, and what did I say? This one was 4 something, I think.
Okay.
I've lost it already.
None of them are above 5. That's all.
No, they're all low. I've lost.
I'm not gonna.
4%.
It just makes me sad.
Okay.
Inside.
Boy, I'm tickled to death that it's not 8%. I'm glad. God, I'm so glad I misread that.
Okay.
Okay, now as you guys remember, this is the one I hated last time, so I'm gonna feel really bad if it comes up higher than the bottom of this. This is my least favorite beer I'd ever tried on the show. I could be wrong. We'll see.
Let's go off camera.
Okay, so Social Morgan, which you didn't get to see because she didn't want to come on camera because your makeup wasn't right. My makeup ain't right either.
Does that translate to the memoji thing that we have?
Memoji?
Oh, the little graphic that we have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't put makeup on that graphic.
All right, so these are not in this order.
Any order that we're aware of.
Man, this one is so pale. All right, so we're just going to taste these.
We hope they're not in front of the correct can.
And see which ones we like, which ones we don't like, and are we going to rank them again like we did? Like I'll put mine here and yours over there. Of like,
I think it's. Is there a number on the bottom of the glasses? Okay, so yeah, we'll just.
So let's put the best up front and the worst towards us. And I'll just
Them are yours.
These are mine.
Let's give them a shot. Sorry.
How are you gonna tackle this? I'm gonna tackle this by color. I'm gonna take the lightest one first and work my way down to dark.
Whatever, dude. Do your thing. That one had a nice hop flavor, but
ooh, bad.
Terrible finish.
Bad. That one was bad.
That one's mediocre all the way around.
That was pretty good. Hell,
Until that one, the darker they got, the better they got.
Worst first, you think?
I think so. Do you know what the rankings are, Social Morgan? Okay, number 5. I have number 2.
Number 2 would be the Lagunitas.
Oh, Lagunita.
I have number 1.
Goose Island.
Oh, thank God. Oh, that makes me feel good.
So here's the deal with Lagunitas. Apparently.
So bad.
Lagunitas
is so bad.
Lagunitas
yes,
actually has a good flavor up front and a great nose, but falls off in the back end and it is so dry and gone that I couldn't do it.
The Goose Island is almost good, but the tail finish on it is so wretched. It tastes like an old tire that's been run through cow shit. It's awful.
I can't disagree with that.
Okay, the next one. I have number 4.
I also have number 4.
Hey!
Number 4 is...
Till next time.
Is that Avery?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Avery.
Okay.
Pacer IPA.
So I actually kind of went back and forth on this one. Yeah, I almost put it much further up front, but I don't like the finish on it.
Okay. I did as well. It's not the finish that I hate. There's something that goes across the side of my tongue that makes it not taste like an IPA. And it keeps me... But it had more flavor than the Lagunitas did. So I was actually, all right, I'll give it a little more. This one could have been my bottom one, to be honest.
It's not awful, but it's very thin. Very, very thin. Okay, next up. What's your next one?
I have I think it's number 1.
I have a number 5.
What's number 1, Social Morgan?
Number 1 is Goose Island.
Yes, thank God. I've got it right in the middle of the pack, which is shocking.
And what's 5?
That would be the Lighthearted Ale.
Oh, all right,
which I actually like.
Yeah.
Which... We've got to get a microphone out there because I don't want to keep subtitling these.
What was your number 3?
Number 1.
What was yours?
Number 5. This one is actually pretty good. This one might have... Maybe should have been rated higher for me, the Avery. Or Lighthearted. The Bells, yeah.
There's nothing there. There's nothing offensive. There's nothing... It's just there's nothing there.
And you're working with Goose, right?
That was Goose Island for me.
So my next one is number 3.
Mine's also number 3.
Dogfish.
Hey! We scored it together.
I kind of thought that would be my number 1, to be honest.
I do remember thinking this one was quite good in that it's nice and bitey. It has a nice honey sweet finish to it. But it does have...
It lacks hops.
They're there, but they're light.
They're very light. But they're... See, I like hops. I just don't like all the bitey stuff on the end of the hops. It don't have enough wet hop flavor for me.
Yeah, it has like a nice bitey feeling on the tongue, which is what I appreciate.
This one could have easily been my number 1. I just didn't think it had enough going on to knock out the first one.
Okay.
So my number 1 ended up being a number 5.
Lighthearted Ale.
Lighthearted Ale.
Oh, I had...
You have Lagunitas.
Wow. I'm encouraged. Being an IPA fan, I could have basically ranked these of my favorite breweries down with swapping Bell's, Avery, and Lagunitas interchangeably. So that Goose falls down at the bottom every time.
Okay. I mean, I don't think I could have did the same thing you did, but yeah, it's there. I'm a little shocked at the way they fell, but not, I guess, completely. I will also say Dogfish Head has never come out to be one of my favorite breweries. They're great. They just don't make the things that I like in the style that I like. So I'm not, I guess, absolutely put out that they're at the bottom, but I am shocked that they didn't rank higher than, say, one of the ones that I absolutely hate.
I can't believe Solo ranked that high for you. All right, so go grab yourself a low-cal IPA. They're worth trying, and you know, every now and then you just want a beer and you don't want the like 3, 4, 8 million calories that comes with a good craft IPA.
And all these, we hope, are fairly available all the way across the United States within reason. So we tried to pick stuff that was not unique to us. I think we did an okay job at it.
Those are all national breweries. So. All right, well, until next time.
Whether it be the low-cal IPA,
the food you're eating,
clothes you're wearing,
or the...
It was so straightforward, Lyal. People were meeting. Grab a buddy.
Try something new.
We're gonna try. Didn't he just